I do think all the playoffs have been really fun to watch, except for the Rangers, Washington, which is disappointing. We didn't make it because I think we would have been more competitive in that one.
Yeah.
And then last point that I wanted to just make is I've heard a lot of people talk about, on this station, not you guys, but on the station talk about Yzerman should be on the chopping block. And I got to say that I think that's wrong, because how you draft in hockey, unless you're drafting in the top 5, you're not getting a player that's starting for you. They got to develop. It takes years for these guys to develop. And I've read tons of articles about how the Wings right now are a sleeping giant. We have so many top prospects that we're just kind of waiting on them to take that next step and move up, that we're going to be a juggernaut for years to come, in my opinion. So
well, hopefully that's the
guys.
case. Yeah, we've read the same stuff where people are very effusive in their praise of the Red Wings organization when it comes to the talent they have from prospects, but none of the prospects they have right now look like they're guys that are going to be superstar goal scorers. But it seems like they've got a lot of players that are going to be making this roster in the next couple of years. Guys that they have to make their minds up on when it comes to some of the players at Grand Rapids, whether it's Berggren or Johansson. I think both those guys have to find a spot. Edvinsson obviously showed that he belongs here. We'll see about Marco Kasper and some others, but I have no issue with Yzerman at this point. But I think it's a big offseason for the Red Wings. Once they re-sign Mo Seider and Lucas Raymond, then what's the move? What's the next move?
I'm as far as Yzerman's concerned, if you're going to be a slow and steady build, which they've been, more points each year, you kind of lose the luxury of surviving a setback. You have to keep moving forward. And slow and steady, there's a presumption that comes with that you'll continue to build and then you'll be able to stay there. When you go for the quick fix, it feels like there's a timeline and you get yourself into a win now mode, and that can fizzle out quickly. But if you're going to go slow and steady, you have to keep showing progress, and I don't know that you can weather a setback. So at this point, I'm okay with Steve Yzerman because it's been slow and steady. But this is a huge offseason for him to get a Stamkos or a Reinhart and to have some of his guys. I mean, if Lucas Raymond's a star next year, like a true star, what we saw at the end of the season was indicative of what he's going to be. And Seider keeps getting better, and Edvinsson is the real deal, which he appears to be. I can see them making a step forward, but man, I don't want to have shows a year from now if they're still not in the playoffs. I don't want to do that.